I'ma blow up. Yeah.
Okay, you beautiful fandom, y'all know the drill by now. Welcome back to the back of the semi-truck, and if you're new around here, welcome to the back of the semi-truck. And I don't know about everybody else, but I might have a problem when it comes to spending money at stuff at Dollar Tree. Because if I see something like this at Dollar Tree, I look at it and I'm like, okay, I'll buy it for $1. And what this is, I have no idea what it is. It is by the duo of Ben Costa and James Parks. Now, I've never heard of this, but I thought for $1, this is the second entry. This is the, I guess the graphic novel version of it, but Rickety Stitch? I don't know if any of y'all know anything about that, but if you do, please leave a comment down below and tell me what you think of it. It seems to be terribly long, even has flipping notes in the back and everything. I'm gonna enjoy that one of these days. And then over there at Ollie's, that's where I grab a lot of the mystery, grab bag comic books. But I've got Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. It is the whole series, all in a little bit of a, it's a tinier book. I want to start reading this so bad, but I got to get done with my Beauty and the Beast book first. But yes, Dollar Tree and Ollie's and comic books in general, because my newsstand in the truck is where I store all my comic books that I buy on the road, which I got to stop buying this stuff. But nonetheless, I am going to shut up about that, and thankfully, outside is a wonderfully quiet location for us. So I believe the worst thing that we will hear out there, which y'all never hear anything anyway, but the worst thing y'all will hear out there is some birds chirping, and I do not think that y'all are going to hear that, because that is a pretty faint sound. But I did hear some birds earlier. Nonetheless, though, we are about to sit here and watch whether or not Yang is going to go rescue Blake, or is Blake going to go ahead and just beat down on Adam, and are they going to escape old girl's, mech suit armor and, steal their airship that they need to steal? So I'm pretty sure we're not going to get all those questions answered, but yeah, we can at least see what chapter 11 has to offer us. 3, 2, 1, and I'll say that in a second. 3, 2, 1, and play. I was about to say, I thought I did the thing where I hit play and I screw it up and I didn't get the play button hit correctly. But good news, I was about to say this a second ago, I bought another microphone. I don't know how I did it, but I think I screwed up my previous microphone because I was testing out whether or not I could do live streams on the PS4 at the house. I've really got to start getting into doing that with y'all. But I was testing those out, and I hooked that microphone up into the controller for the mic port. It does not work good that way. So lo and behold, I think I screwed that microphone up that I was using, and I got another one. It's the same brand, same everything, so if the audio was decent 3 months ago, then the audio is going to still be decent 3 months later, which it should be coming from Amazon here very soon. But yeah, usually I time this better than this, but we're still in the intro, so, oh geez. And yes, I know there's a few folks that got upset when I called Jean bipolar. I'm speculating, y'all. That's all I'm doing. I've got to interact with y'all at the same time as speculating and watching this and catching every little detail. It is hard to catch every detail when I don't watch it like y'all normally watch it. I mean, y'all got to keep that in mind. Yeah, let's watch this. Okay, so we're starting with your little mech suit.
You're joking, right? You want to fight this thing?
Yeah, why not?
Giant monsters before. This is just a tiny old lady.
This is a tiny old lady.
Very big robot.
Oh, I think I remember the name of this episode now.
Creep your way into Atlas.
Well,
I think the old, not the old lady. I think the name of the episode is like the old lady in the shoe, and I'm presuming this is her shoe. You know what? Let me go ahead and clean my glasses. Uh-oh. What'd you do? Ah, yeah. Good old sniper. Ah, I can see clearly now. These glasses are dirty as can be. Okay. The old lady ain't playing, is she?
Close.
we need to figure out how to stop Cordovan and protect the airship until we do.
Then let's give her more targets to focus on.
You mean
Okay.
us, don't you?
Look at that thing.
Precisely.
It's not designed for small enemies. It's probably meant for giant Grimm that come in from deeper waters. We can turn our size
I really
into
wish his
advantage.
semblance was what I was thinking it would have been at the beginning of the series, of him
You keep the ship out of harm's way.
noticing small details and, you know, being a problem solver. But, you know, hey, aura amplification is pretty cool too, don't get me wrong.
I'll be more useful if I go with her. From up high, I can try to spot a weakness.
Well, he's not the only one who can grab a bird's eye view.
You said
Hey,
you need me on
yeah,
the
you're a
ground?
crow.
Not exactly.
I forgot about that. Hasn't been mentioned in a while. Okay. Oh, and it dented the shield. I meant the windshield. Oh, see, this is the episode that I should have watched at the house. Something that's energetic and awesome. I mean, goodness gracious, she's running on missiles. I mean, come on. This would have woke me up when I was watching Chapter 9 at the house. Oh. I hear a song that's going to be in the soundtrack when we listen to that together.
And you said it wasn't beach season.
Ah, okay. Now you got a shield.
Atlas was the father of hard light dust. Or do lesser kingdoms simply lack proper education?
Oh, okay. Gonna use some of that gravity dust.
Cordo just activated shields.
I saw that. We need to find whatever's generating it.
You know, in video games, the weak spot's usually on the back of the giant boss. Rooby, this isn't a game. I'm just trying to look out.
I mean, come on. A lot of times video games emulate real life.
What was that?
That was a little birdie.
We're gonna have to get up close and personal with this thing.
Yeah. Little birdie took off on you, didn't it?
Waste and I are on it.
Hold on!
Wait, that's it. When she... Rooby, move!
Okay, yeah, got the wasp back. Oh, goodness gracious, Rooby. All y'all gotta do is get up in there and take that old lady out of that shoe. That's a good screenshot right there. Hey, good catch.
Caught you? I knew you would.
I think. Uh-oh.
Gotcha.
He's not got all bad luck.
Well, alright then.
I would say that was some pretty good luck catching him.
You get back here with my man!
Oh.
Jump on!
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I was about to say, I mean, come on, it's one of the main characters. Obviously, they're not gonna die. Well, then again, I thought that back when Weiss technically died.
We gotta do something.
Do you know what you're doing? I know you're the Grim Reaper, and I got a lot of love for you ever since that little story. But do you really know what you're doing? Yeah, she knows what she's doing.
Calavera.
Calavera, yes. Okay. Oh, we're going straight into the all the action that was going on. I completely forgot about the Blake and Adam fight. Where you at, Yang?
Can you do anything besides run?
Not when you're chasing her. Okay. Maybe she's running in order to protect you. Maybe she doesn't want to have to fight you. Oh. Oh. Like I said, maybe she's
doing this if you just behaved.
Maybe she's running so she can protect you. Oh, maybe not. Never mind. She was holding her own though. Ah, I missed what he said.
You're a coward.
Oh well, she ain't a coward. We know better than that.
Delusional.
Huh.
People hurt me long before we met. All sorts of people in all sorts of ways. But no
Obviously,
one hurt me quite like you.
His eyes, yep.
You didn't leave scars.
Ah,
You just
man.
left me alone. So, tell me, Blake, how does it feel to be alone?
I'm not alone.
Oh! Dang! Thought I saw a car pass by. Ah, they fucked his eye out and branded him, though. Gosh.
Yang, it's okay. Catch your breath for a second. I could hold him off.
She's right, Blake. It's okay. We have unfinished business.
Okay. You tend to... Well, I don't know if he knows her semblance. But I do know if you hit her hard enough, she is going to get a little bit fiery.
His semblance is like yours. He absorbs energy through his sword, stores it up, and then sends it back when he's ready. He gets additional damage without having to feel it. That's just cheap.
That's interesting. Yeah, this time it ain't gone, huh?
Leave us alone. This is your last chance.
Oh, so his eye isn't cut out. He was just branded. He's got two eyes.
Do you really believe that? Or are you just trying to scare me away so you won't have to die trying to protect her?
She's not protecting me, Adam. And I'm not protecting her. We're protecting each other.
Okay. So, that is not the end of the Adam and Yang and Blake little thing, probably. They're probably still going to have a little bit of a fight. Either that or Adam's just going to run. Now, I thought it would be a little bit more like, oh, that he's got two scars where his eyes were, and I just thought there would be something more to his face. It wasn't really as impactful as I thought it would be. Granted, yes, it does suck what happened to him. I get that, he was branded. I mean, that was, that's a horrible, horrible thing. You can't just brand people as if they're like livestock or anything. But, he's a faunus, he's treated like an animal, and, the discrimination is there, and, but I just can't see becoming a horrible human being just because you had something horrible happen to you. I normally try to look at somebody, I try get my words correct in my head if I know how to do that, which I don't do a good job of that. But I try to look at every perspective possible whenever it comes to character arcs and whether or not, they're in the right for doing something, or can I see where they're coming from. At a certain point, though, I just can't see where Adam's coming from. He's multiple upon multiple times just completely a terrible person, and he just, like Yang and Blake are saying, leave us alone. This is your final warning. And I really hope to see him getting taken out. It sounds horrible to say, but these are cartoon characters. Let's face it, this is not real life. Just, it's gonna sound, it doesn't sound horrible when we say we want to see Hitler taken out, so it's not horrible to say it in this instance neither. But, I completely forgot about that little, the Blake and Adam and Yang thing until they went back to it halfway through the episode. I was enthralled inside of the you know, the mech suit and them trying to figure out what the flip they're going to do and all that stuff. And it was like, what the heck? You know, how are y'all going to take her down? I thought they were just going to, you know, it looked like they were going to be able to take her down by simply just getting up close and personal with it. And like Rwby jumping in there and just, you know, and just, you know, slicing and dicing. And then with Crow and Ren up there, they were just shooting away at the circuit. So I see them getting out of it, of course, because everyone else right now, y'all see what volume I'm in because of the title of this, you know, reaction. Y'all see where I am, but all of y'all are about to get off a hiatus for volume 8. So I know that the main character, due to there being a volume 8, I know that a lot of stuff has worked out. What all has worked out, I don't know. Do I know exactly how they're going to commandeer that little airship exactly and get out of there? Not 100% sure, but I can take a wild guess and say that they're finally going to take that, you know, old lady and her little shoe down, and they're going to end up getting everybody on the airship, going over to Blake and Yang, and saving them before Adam does something. So yeah, that's the only thing I could think of. But you know, chapter 12, we're gonna have that. We're gonna have the end of this fight, and then in chapter 13, I'm gonna presume that we're gonna take that airship, get to where they need to get to, and they're gonna meet back with Ironwood. So hopefully I'm correct, but this is definitely the episode I should have been watching at the home location, because this definitely would have woke me up that one time during chapter 9 where I was really tired and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna roll the dice, maybe there'll be, you know, but it was a kind of slow jam of an episode, and it was kind of like, this ain't waking me up. But you know, hey, it is what it is. Sometimes you roll the dice like that. I was tired during chapter 9 and I wanted to watch some Rwby, so I don't know, who cares? It's now up to y'all. Y'all know the drill from here, you know, hit that like, tickle to subscribe, don't be texting and driving, and as Mr. Rogers always says,
and I like you as you are, I do.